Hello.
Hello! We're back for another video during Japan, and this time it's all about food.
The food we ate in Tokyo. We did another video, it should be around here, for Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara. And this time it's Tokyo, we spent there almost 9 days in total. So it's a lot of things that we ate there, a lot of things. We have a lot of things to say. So most probably we will change clothes in this video.
Well, it's a lot of things that we ate, a lot more that we wanted to eat.
So, without further ado,
Let's begin!
so first things first,
The snacks!
the snacks in the This is the supermarket slash Kombini in Tokyo airport.
I love the combini.
And we can see here they have a lot of snacks.
Yes, I think those are soft snacks. They're not so crunchy. I love soft snacks.
Yeah.
You like the crunchy ones. I prefer the soft
I
ones.
think in Japan they have mostly soft stuff.
Yes.
If it's crunchy, it's just a crunchy texture, I think, not, crunchy.
That's why I love the food there.
Like we have in the West. So, let's not spend much time in things that, this one. Yeah, this is what we got, the Daifuku in the airport. It was okay. I did not go crazy. Anyway, all these, like mass-produced packed snacks, they're okay usually, but they're not like mind-blowing that it is if you eat them fresh.
Well, this happens with every food, I think,
Yeah.
globally. But yes, it was something different. It was cute.
And this is what
Dorayaki.
dorayaki, mustard red bean paste. It's just a thing like a donut with red bean paste. And
It was more like a pancake. It felt
Yeah.
like a pancake.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Very soft and chewy.
It was soft and chewy.
Yeah.
It was nice for after the airport. It was nice.
Yeah, I
snack.
think we ate these while we were waiting for the train to arrive from the airport to the city. It was okay. And this is the first ramen we ate in Tokyo. We went to a Michelin star ramen, but although it's Michelin, it's the normal price because every ramen in Tokyo for some reason is 1,000 yen. That is around €6.5 with the current rate. You will be able to see the rate around here.
More ramen.
So this was the truffle ramen.
Yeah.
Because there is this little spoon with truffle. You can
This
see
was
here.
like condensed truffle stuff. I thought at first that it was maybe it's little, maybe it's very strong, and it was strong. If I put in my bite something from the spoon, it changed the flavor instantly, very and strongly.
Look, I
liked
thought
it.
that the gimmick of putting the spoon on top and you choose how much to eat, it was good. I did not go crazy about this ramen. I understand why it got a Michelin star. It's quite nice and like smooth taste, but I don't know. I guess I prefer stronger taste. I've noticed in general that Michelin food in Japan are very soft tastes. Very
True.
mixed and elegant, maybe.
That's
but
why I
not
think
elegant.
they had the truffle. The truffle,
Yeah, gives a punch.
it gave a punch, and it was strong. It was strong. So they did have this nice taste for very very soft taste that you said, but then you can have this oomph with the truffle, and I think it had this with every dish. I think.
So about the restaurant, it did not take reservations. We had to go there, stand in a queue for about 1 hour and something.
Yes.
It was worth it.
Yeah. Worth it. Amazing.
It was a very weird system because we went there, we saw a small queue with 8 people. We thought that that's it. We were the 9th person, and after 30 minutes, 2 very young girls told us that, this is not the end of the queue. The end of the queue is at the other end of the street, opposite sidewalk.
And it had already grown so long.
Yeah, there are 20 more people, and we had to go to the end of these 20 people.
Yeah. At first when we went, there was like 2 people at that queue.
Yeah.
And when we realized it was the wrong queue, it was 10 more.
But it's a bit weird because if these young girls didn't come, no one could tell us. I mean, we had skipped so many people, no one came and told us, you know what? You skipped our damn queue, so come back, like they would say in Greece.
Yeah,
they would
I think-
grab us and
I think those girls wanted to, educate the foreigners, the crazy foreigners. So it was cute, and maybe they were kind to, they were in front of us, and they wanted.
Yeah,
to,
but I'm surprised that no one in Japan just, spoke about this to correct us.
I think they're just
it's
tired of correcting people.
I don't know. I think their culture not.
That too.
Anyway, so more snacks. These were nice alcohol snacks. We got them on the first night. As you can see,
I
it's
love this.
very nice things. It's pork and beef, salami, dried sausage. These small quantities, but they are good for your beer, for example. We got them with beer, if I remember well. Dried squid. Some of them are very hard to chew.
Because you're chewing them for a long time and you keep the taste. I think it's very
Pork
good.
tongue jerky. I cannot be
Yes.
seen in the screen. It's pork tongue jerky.
Yeah, I like jerky.
Dried squids. A lot of dried squid.
Yeah,
Um,
I think those were perfect.
mhm.
For beer and
And this is bentos, ready meals. Pork ribs with green onions, blah blah blah. You can put them for 3 minutes in 500 watts microwave or 1 minute in 1500 watts.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think those are
seaweed and food.
Kind of nutritious meal.
Yeah, it's a ready meal, and if you see, it's only. This is the final price. This is the price without tax, and this is the price with VAT. So this is the final price, 689. So it's like 4 or 5 euros with the current currency rate.
I think that's normal for a ready meal.
Yeah, cheap I would say. And this is the second day in Roppongi. Again, we ate in this awesome. We loved it here. Awesome.
Amazing.
Udon restaurant. You will see the name. I will put it in the edit on top.
And it had delicious.
And this is the window where they have the plastic food. For those that don't know, a lot of restaurants in Japan have this plastic food of the window. And it's not so that you know what you're gonna get, because of course it will not be the same, but it's great to see the quantity of what you will get. It's awesome because you see exactly how much food you get for your
And
money.
you do get it.
Yeah. And this is 1,000 yen. It's a normal price, so it's around, 7 euros.
This particular restaurant was amazing with the taste and how everything blended together. They also had great drinks.
Wait, we will see them. So this
Circle
is
back.
from the supermarket, Kombini. Kombini is the mini market that we say. Yeah, cheese with almond. It was
So
interesting.
tasty.
Interesting. I would
I
say.
liked it. Almonds are nice. And you can understand the taste.
We don't care about that. This is things we saw in Harajuku as we were walking around.
I think this is the twisted potato.
There, the longest
The longest potato.
And the girl looks at it because it's very long, if you know what I mean. Okay. And it also has the longest strawberries. We'll get to that. And this is what we got in Harajuku. There were a lot of strawberry stores.
Yes.
I think it's, when I was there 15 years ago, this was not the case so much.
But now I think it's like a new trend. It was a new trend. I don't know about now.
Strawberries
but
are
it was a new
nice,
trend.
they're pink. Harajuku is the girls' area traditionally, so.
Strawberries are very
And you
cute
got
snack.
this? Can you tell us about this?
Yes, so it's fresh strawberries. They are soaked in caramel, fresh caramel. And the crust that this particular store makes is thin enough to have this crust of the caramel, but actually not.
So this makes them more sweet and crunchy,
It's a sweet and crunchy, but it is very thin, and you can actually eat the strawberry because many vendors, street vendors mostly, when they have the candy, the caramel candy, sometimes it gets too hard. But this store did it with a very nice and thin layer. It was very delicate, very tasty, and the strawberries were very fresh. Very
True,
tasty.
true.
Oh my
I
God,
tasted
the
one.
strawberries, they were
So
amazing.
this is Eva again. This is mochi. We talked a lot about mochi in Nara, that we ate a lot. So in Tokyo we did not eat mochi.
But I'm sure they were delicious.
So this is Starbucks, I think. We
Yeah,
Yes, it
it's
is Starbucks. We talked about Starbucks in our Osaka video a lot because that's where we wait a lot in Starbucks. So
It was the same in Tokyo.
yeah, this is the one thing that there is not in Greece.
Yeah.
This is not a hot dog.
So it's pan bread with red bean paste and thick paste and butter.
And you see they're made to look like hot dog with cheese.
Yeah,
So I thought I got something savory,
and
but
was
it was
so
sweet. Yeah.
But it wasn't, it wasn't the sweet that you cannot eat. It was.
Yeah, just a little sweet. Yeah, I think in Japan I did not eat anything that it was too sweet. Everything was moderate to
Yes,
little
I
sweet.
love that.
And the mochiri, these are the mochiri here.
We also don't have that.
Yeah, these are like little mass-produced mochi. They're tasting good, but I cannot see them as mochi at all.
That's why they're not called mochi. They're mochi.
Mochi, yeah. Anyway, so more Starbucks and more. It was a sakura season. We saw them in the Osaka video. We drank them. This is what we got. Kiss Lorraine, very small, I would say, extremely small.
Yeah,
but I think
portions are small in Japan.
this is where we're sitting here,
Mm-hmm.
and we see there's this bar with people sitting around doing their exercise, mostly writing and students, I think.
What happens in Starbucks all the time? Students everywhere.
And this is Mr. Donut.
Yeah, Mr. Donut. I liked Mr. Donut.
I hated Mr. Donut.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Donut, but I really hated your stuff.
I don't understand why.
We got these things. These are supposed to be crunchy donut, chocolate. Not crunchy donut. This is supposed to be crunchy cookie or something. Chocolate. I don't remember what this was, and this is supposed to be like ham and cheese pie, something like that.
Yes.
Extremely small, as you can see, everything.
I think those reminded me a lot of what we have here.
So we came to this store because there were huge queues. So we thought, okay, that if so many locals go there, it is either because it's very cheap or because it's very good. In my opinion, it's because it's very cheap.
I thought it was very good as well as cheap. I like the texture of the donuts, so it was fine for me.
Okay, pass.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah. And this is the night we went to the Great Udon Shot in Roppongi. This is its sign here.
Mm-hmm. With calligraphy.
Yeah. And this is not plastic food. This is actually the food that we ate. Udon with egg, of course, egg. And I don't remember what this.
So good.
You got this. And, yep, other udon. That's me with my udon.
Yes.
And this is how you order from this tablet, electronic order. You pick whatever you want, you press order, and they bring it to you later.
As we said with the Osaka video, great system, I love it.
We're gonna see a lot of more in the videos. We have a lot of videos to show this time, especially from this restaurant.
And these are the little treats that we got.
It's a dango. I think.
Dango.
Yeah.
It was very nice. It was the treat we had before we left.
And here you can see a little bit of the cocktail, and this is tea that I got. The cocktails were very good. And next morning, when we got the train to Osaka, this is in the main train station in Tokyo. It's the European style book and cafe. I don't know why it's called European style. The only thing I saw was a cafe with some bookcases, like from IKEA or something.
And that's the European style for you.
Yeah. And then we did not sit in this one. We sat in another one, in a bakery. We talked already about the process with these, what do they call this? Flows. And
The snappity snappers.
yeah. I'm sure people that know English, you
Yeah.
can tell us what do they call these things.
I don't remember right now.
And Danish sausage dog, about €3. Bacon epi, €2. Butter bun with salt, €2. This is the savory corner, all the salty things.
They seem like they're small, but when
they
you
are
eat them, they are small, yes, but they are condensed.
Yeah. You
It's-
get
It's food.
yeah.
We usually have something like that, and we have it like it's fluffy and it has a lot of air inside. But these ones don't. So it's food. All
So
of it.
this is the sweet corner. You can see Chocolat, €2.50 around, €2 for this one. This small, what is this? Tome strawberry something sweet.
Yeah.
It looks like creme brulee, but I guess it's not. And all these, that's variations of donuts and pastries, tarts. All about €2 to €3.
I think it's a fine price.
And
for
this is what
you
we
were
got.
getting. Yeah.
This is the the small one. The middle is the toast, which is just bread with butter and one cheese in the middle. And this one is the curry pan. It's got curry inside. I did not notice when I got it. I think I just got a salty pan, and when I
I liked it.
And this is the coffee. We already talked a lot about the coffee in our other video, which we recommend you to see, the Osaka food. In very short, in Japan,
You don't get the coffee that you can imagine that you're getting, even in Starbucks.
and also when you're outside, there are only 3 choices. There is no cappuccino usually. It's just the espresso, which is called plug, if I remember well.
Yes.
And the filter coffee and latte coffee. I think that's all the 3 you can get.
Yes, you have a small variety of coffee.
In Greece, you can get like 20 different of the menu things, like
Yeah.
cappuccino, latte, the latte.
We're very coffee-oriented people here.
This
Ooh.
local little place that had a very big emphasis on wonton. That's why I think it's Chinese. You can see the user price, maybe even a little more,
Maybe.
but
It is a huge bad.
look at this beauty. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large pieces of meat, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wontons, big wontons.
And underneath it, there's more noodles and
Yeah, and underneath
rice
all
or
these are
whatever.
noodles, yeah.
And yeah, the portion is huge. You go there to eat.
This is not a chain restaurant, this is just a small one
Yeah.
in Ueno, where we were staying.
You don't go there for the quality as much as
This
you
is
go
the
for
other one that's
quantity.
got less meat but more wonton.
Yep. And it was actually quite decent.
Yeah, the quality was okay. The environment was not perfect, as you can see.
Thing is, it was simple. It was
It filled the bellies, yeah.
and it
fulfilled
fills
the
your
task.
belly, and it's perfect. Just perfect.
More supermarket snacks. Let's not dwell on them. We did not buy these anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Pocky.
Yes.
Yeah, big variety of pocky in Japan, and this one, Popo, what it's called, and more variety than we ever have here.
Mm-hmm.
They also got this fran that we did not try. Anyway, this is the usual, like little cookie, straight cookie with chocolate in the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, worth your money. More Kombini food.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you can see what's inside here and how many calories they have. Nice. So matcha sweet bean paste actually with matcha taste.
Yep.
200 calories, €1.
100 calories. Oh my god, this god. It's full.
Almost 300 calories for the pork one. €1 plus.
Get one for the whole day.
The pork bun, only 200 calories. I guess this is smaller. Yeah, it's a bit smaller, that's why. And the pizza bun that has tomato sauce and cheese, 200 calories. And the red bean bun, sesame flavor. These are cheap. You can eat them. They're hot. You can see this keeps them hot.
Now
It's
that
a
you mentioned
heater.
the calories, I did see that we saw the calories plastered on a lot of food there. Not only the back
Yes,
table,
yes.
like we
True,
have it.
true.
They put it in the front so you can see the calories that you get instantly.
Mhm.
And I thought it was odd until I saw some articles that how people just want to have a slim figure and stay thin, so
I
they
want
need
to.
to know their calories, and it's very cool.
And these are the ones that you don't get a slim figure. These are all the fried ones.
Yeah.
So you can see it's fried chicken. This does not have the calories.
Yep.
Because
It's the deep fried
if you eat
fish.
these, you know that you don't care about the calories. Spicy fried chicken, boneless chicken, crispy chicken. The chicken is frank sausage, lamb croquette. Oh, I should try that. And all these are €1 to €1.5 per piece.
I think we got one. It was very tasty.
Sausage dipped in wheat or corn butter and fried. Yeah. No colors about this, nothing at all. Just this that I guess it's the
What it has inside.
the allergens, I think.
Yeah. What you can find inside.
So this got pork and cow sausage, I guess, mixed. Anyway, this is something that we got from the Kombini. Eva got the matcha.
Yes.
How was it?
It wasn't the tastiest thing because it was from a Kombini, but it was filling and it was very fluffy.
It was only €1.
It was only €1. And yes,
And I got I think that's the fried chicken that I'm holding here after I bit it.
I think it was too small for you. But
Yeah. I
told.
don't know, somehow I expected to be larger. Okay, huge queues for this. This is the cafe that they have dogs.
Doggos.
We did not go inside.
They don't just have dogs. Come on, they have these cute little doggies.
Yeah, the Simba, Inu.
Yes, that are just precious little gems. They are amazing, and they're so cute.
Bye. So this was across the street, the Rio Cafe, again with dogs, but this did not have queues.
I think it's because it didn't have the cutest doggos ever.
Yeah, they had normal doggos. So this is street food in Asakusa, near the big temple that if you go to Tokyo, I'm pretty sure that you will go there. Everyone goes there. So more strawberries.
That's when I realized that the strawberries could have a thicker crust in the caramel.
So how were these ones? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. The caramel was not that fresh.
Yeah.
The strawberries were fresher. They were very nice.
Because in the other store in Harajuku, they put them in caramel in front of you. Here they were ready and you just...
Yeah, so the
Good.
caramel was kind of thick, but the strawberry was still pretty fresh and pretty good, and it was... You can see the caramel. It's very thick.
Mm-hmm. True.
It's more like a lollipop at this point.
Yeah. I think it's more hard. The other one was very
Hard and thick.
thin.
It was very thick, and but it was very tasty. I think it was a bit sweeter than the other
Most
store.
probably. Street food usually has more intense taste.
Yes.
This is something that we did not try, but it seemed to be very popular.
You did not try it because it's strawberry, but because I love strawberries, I did try it.
Oh, you don't remember that. Do you remember how it was?
Fresh and strawberry-ish. I liked it. It was,
And this is melon pan with strawberries inside, and they cut it open and they put like this. Whipped cream and strawberries.
It's street food. You gotta get street food.
Of course we gotta get street food. But don't feed the pigeons, because those...
Who feeds the pigeons?
No, don't feed the pigeons, because they're mobsters. The pigeons.
The pigeons.
Okay, these are women eating. They
Yeah.
had turned their backs to the people, and I guess they don't want to see people. I mean, they did not turn around because of the photo. I took the photo because they were turned around.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about Kit Kat 2. We'll talk again. Kit Kat in Japan produces a lot of tasties that I don't think you can find them anywhere else in the world. And these are samples you could buy.
And that's a new way of showing Kit Kat flavors. That's the
Yeah,
first
small
time.
packs with just 2 pieces inside.
Yes.
So, tastes. Salt caramel,
Sakura, matcha.
bitter chocolate, milk chocolate, ruby chocolate, white chocolate.
Passion fruit, pistachio, yuzu, raspberry.
Usually something like an orange, I think. Strawberry, cassis. I don't know what cassis is.
And if I remember correctly, those in particular, I think it was like, I think they had a promotion, and those had the most intense flavor I had ever tasted in Kit Kat. We did take other Kit Kats with flavors. They did not have this intense. They were not that intense with flavor.
And the price is just 60 euro cents to 70, I think. It's very cheap,
Well,
but they're very small also.
to Kit Kat.
Okay, this is not food, but since we saw it,
Side note.
yeah, this is the first sakura tree that blossomed while we were there. And you can see the people already queuing up. I mean, these are all Japanese, I think. To
Yeah,
take
people
photos.
went crazy over that
Yeah,
because they were so early.
Yeah, it was a super early tree. This is in a temple where it's supposed to be, you know, one of the trees that signify the starting of the season.
Yeah, and it started quite early.
Mhm.
We weren't expecting the sakura blossoms.
Back to the food.
Yeah.
And at the opposite the temple of the tree, there was this small festival, let's say, food festival with street food.
It was so much.
So were just like 10 or 12 street food stalls. You can see the usual stuff. This one had this sweet sausage-like thing. I think it's
This is a
bananas.
banana.
Bananas dipped in chocolate. This one had strawberries. and
It
stuff.
wasn't just strawberries, it was fruit on a stick
Yeah.
with caramel. You
It's
can
just-
take almost anything.
Wait, this is apple, 3 euros and something, or
Strawberries.
strawberry or grapes, or pineapple. You can choose your fruit anyway.
Yeah, those
Uh-huh.
are the fruits there. You can see them.
And the impressive thing is that he had this anime. I don't know if this is licensed. I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
This is
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, yes. And this one is the super secret 10 yen.
Super secret, it was everywhere.
Yeah, this is the 10 yen. How do they call this?
The 10 yen cheese pan.
This was the 10 yen pancake with cheese inside because it's made to look like a 10 yen coin. This is how it looks when you eat it, like when you slice it vertically.
Well, it tasted like mozzarella.
Yeah, it tasted very good. I
It
loved
did not disappoint.
I love this thing. So there's
And I think it was quite fresh.
he was making them on the spot.
Yep.
He poured the duff inside, put the cheese, put the other duff, turn around, give it to you. It was
Hot and fresh. Very
the
nice.
funny story about this is the TikTok.
Ah, yes.
Where there's so many people in TikTok back then saying, "Oh my God, I found this super secret. You have to
Yes,
go
it's
to this
amazing,
corridor,
yes.
turn left in this super small store."
Don't tell anyone because it's amazing. It's so secret.
And
We
there were
just
so
like-
many street food stalls selling that. It's ridiculous.
But did not disappoint. That's another thing.
And this is where we ate some things. This was just what we call in Greece souvlaki.
Yeah.
It's just
Things on a stick.
yeah, things on a stick, roasted. But it had things that we don't usually put on a stick in Greece. So it had octopus, squid, just meat. This is exactly like Greek souvlaki, but it also had some intestines, some tongues, some hearts.
These things reminded me so much of my childhood years
Yeah.
in the 90s,
Mm.
where you could eat the street food from a street food vendor and just pray to the gods that you believe in, that you will survive it.
Okay, this was not so bad as it was in the Greece in the
No,
90s.
no. But
So
it
you
was
can
good,
see
it was
here
good.
exactly like Greece. They
Yeah.
put them on the grill and roast them exactly, and they just put them then in this mix to get the saltiness. And this is what we got.
You have all the questions when you eat it.
Next stop for food, it was this Maid cafe. It was in a mall, if I remember
Yeah.
well. So it's not exactly a Maid cafe in the typical sense. We went to that another day. This is just a normal cafe that the waitresses are dressed as maids.
And they were so cute and precious.
Yes, but it's not the Maid cafe
Yeah, no,
experience.
no.
It's the Maid
They're
cafe
just-
look.
Yes, it's the aesthetic of the classical French style maid that pours the tea and then leaves, you know. She just pours the tea and it's very nice.
So
Delicate.
So they have some drinks with names: the Sibyl drink, the Monica drink, the Annette drink.
I think those are from like a series, a certain series or something.
Oh, the price is very good. It's like 4 or 5 euros from what I see.
Normal price.
They had a collaboration
Yeah, I think that's the
with
series I said.
Supai. I don't know this kanji. I'm sorry. So it's okay to take photos. This is SNS in Japan is what we call social media in the West.
Okay.
So it's social media guidelines, what you can and cannot do, or their links.
Social
So
networks.
they
say
have
what?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Line. Of course, they have Line because it's Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay, they say, to post to social media because there are many places in Japan that they forbid you to post to social media. This place allowed you to take photos, but not take photos of customers and stuff.
Understandable. If you ask me.
Also, it's forbidden to take videos.
Yeah.
To take photos of anything labeled with no photo. I did not see anything, to be honest.
There were a few things here and there, mostly merchandise or, the maids.
And also to consume, this makes sense, to consume things that you do not buy in the store, blah, blah, blah. So this is the menu. 5 to 6 euro, the seasonal chiffon cake, the specialty time.
Yeah, they have this nice aesthetic.
Yeah, I think it was expensive, but you pay for the whole feel and
It's
the
always
maids.
about the experience.
Yeah.
It's not about the food or the drinks
Because
when you go to these cafes.
this is about 5 to 6 euros, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is what we bought in the store in the mall. Yeah, decoration. That was at the entrance, I think.
It was near the entrance, yes.
Yeah. I think they were selling those dolls or whatever figures.
Yeah, and that's how the maids were dressed.
Mm.
The maids.
Exactly. Yeah,
the
this was
staff.
a uniform.
That's the uniform, yeah.
And other things they were selling. Blah blah blah. Souvenir stuff. Grocery.
Mm.
You can see the price. Very expensive. Fruit in Japan is very expensive.
Uh-huh.
But they have a good variety, I think. A sandwich we got from the mini market. Ham, cutlet, and yakisoba. Only 2 euros and something.
It was weird. But
Yeah,
lovely.
I had eaten this also 15 years ago when I visited Japan, but then it was in a bun. Now it was in a toast. It's a nice experience. I like it. You do not get to eat yakisoba sandwich anywhere else in the world.
True.
I recommend that you try it just for the experience. when you're in
Like
Japan.
everything, it's quite tasty anyway.
And what is this?
Now this is onigiri.
Onigiri, yeah, onigiri. This now. This was a very nice experience we had in Ueno. This was the best sushi place we ate in Japan. It was a mid-range sushi place, which
Amazing.
means I remember around 50 or 60 euros per person.
Mm-hmm.
We could not find it. We had a very bad experience because it was raining that day. I think it was one of the very few days that it rained
Mm-hmm.
when we were in Japan, very few days. And we were in the rain and we could not find it at all. We tried with Google Maps. It said it was right there, but we were looking at this door. They were passing because we thought it was just some, run-down place or abandoned.
Yeah, it's because we're not local, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere writing sushi, so maybe this is sushi in kanji, I don't know, but nothing. This did not say sushi to me. Maybe this is the menu if you know. It says, but
We don't know the language.
yeah, we don't want to know kanji, so yeah. And I think at some point we just saw someone getting out, and we understood that this door can open. Because in Greece, these stores always have their door open, or it's glass door, so you can see. And
Well, it's a different place, different culture.
so this is the place. This is the menu.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see this is like 8 pieces of nigiri, 12, 13 euros, 11 pieces, 15, 16. Only cash, no cards, only cash. Japan is still quite a cash-heavy society. The chirashi, this is I think what you got, which is a bowl
Yes.
with rice and on top seafood.
Yeah. It had a lot of food, and I loved it.
And
So
this
tasty.
is the menu. I think we got the deluxe, but we only got one because we didn't have money. A lot of money. And
We want to try more stuff, actually. It's not because
medium fatty
we want to try more stuff.
white flesh fish, mackerel, sea urchin. This is 44 euros, I think, around something like that. And this is what it came.
This is egg.
This is egg. I thought it was some kind of vanilla cream.
No. That's an egg.
Okay.
It's just the yolk, I think.
Interesting. And this is your chirashi?
Yes.
How was this chirashi? I have to say it was more, much more than I expected, first of all.
Yes, but it was so nutritious that you were full anyway. I was full with it.
It looks tasty. It's got some eggs, some shrimps, tofu.
Divine for me.
Yeah, I mean the quality was
place.
top. If you are in Ueno and you want to eat sushi, we recommend this place.
Yeah.
Great quality. This is the soup, I think.
Yep. Which was also very nice. I mean, it's a rainy day. You need what? A nice soup. And it was what we needed.
And the sushi, after this person saw that we were sharing, he started cutting them in half by himself. That was a great move. I appreciate it very much. And you know, these are very difficult to cut without the proper knife.
He did it like, he made it look so easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, because with a super sharp knife, it's very easy.
He was like, choop.
More of the sushi and some maki and more of the sushi.
Tasty sushi.
Yeah, it was a great. I mean, I have never eaten such quality in Greece in any store that I've been. Ever.
Well, in Greece, we are kind of deprived of
we don't have
amazing...
great ocean fish, that's true. And many fish here are frozen, and I think the fresh fish that we have in Greece are not very good for sushi because they are.
Yeah, they're better when you make them salty
or boiled. Actually, I mean, the Mediterranean fish, I think they're not suited for that.
That's
although there is one person that would disagree that has a store in Greece. This is the tofu sushi, or the omelette. The omelette sushi.
That's the omelette.
And this is the end.
We ate everything. It was so much, so great.
Amazing quality, worth the money, 100%.
My tongue is still remembering.
I think I still have not been to sushi after Japan.
Yeah, you could not do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
we were going very regular for sushi in Greece, but after we went to Japan, it's been like now 9 months and we still haven't been to
Well, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Not anymore. You cannot undo this experience.
Yeah, we'll just forget it eventually, I guess.
Eventually.
Another thing that we ate, a night, this was for dinner. I think it was also on Ueno, if I remember well.
I think another local store.
Yeah, this was with the
local
the family
store.
one. I think that was run by family and everything was extremely cheap, if I remember well.
Yeah, it was a cheap store. Cheap place.
And you get what you pay for. It was extremely cheap and not very good, if I have to say. It was not bad, but it was not very good.
I'm a bit younger than you. My standards are not that high. And I can say that I loved it. Not because the taste was great, but you get portions.
Yeah,
It's
there are a lot of
tasty
fried
enough.
things. Yeah, fried things. Fried
You
things are
fill your
tasty.
belly.
It's easy to make fried things tasty.
Yes.
This is the gyoza, this is the ramen.
Ramen was fine.
And this was when we went to see the Final Fantasy Kabuki. There was a street food stall next to the theater, and they were selling these fried potatoes, and they gave you in this bag. I loved the bag. The quantity was very little for the money, but it's street food next to a theater, so it's expected.
A big theater too.
But the bag was cute, and it's very nice that you can see how much you have left. A great touch.
Yeah.
A great touch. I mean, seeing how much you have
Functional packaging. Poetry.
And this is what we actually got from the Final Fantasy Kabuki. This doesn't exist anymore, so you cannot take it, but it's supposed to be the crystal colors or something, right?
Yeah, it's the ocean, the crystal ocean lake from Final Fantasy X.
Do you remember what this was? It was like a donut.
A donut.
Yeah.
It just had this nice frosting on it. It didn't taste anything different than any other frosting. It's just a frosting. But the colors are nice.
This is the other thing that we got at the Kabuki theater. I don't remember what it was called by now.
Onigiri?
Yeah, it's onigiri, but everything was called something Final Fantasy. I don't remember what this was called.
I don't remember, no.
This was called something crystal something, if I remember. This I don't remember at all. Yeah, it's just onigiri with some small snacks. It was okay.
It was a nice meal for the theater,
And here we are.
With creepy me. Always creepy. I don't know why I looked so creepy.
I was just happy. So that night we went to the theater. Then we went to Akihabara with our friend Fotis, and we ended up eating in a CoCo Curry. This is a big chain that has a lot of stores. This is curry ramen. This is curry rice. I always wanted to eat curry in Japan because the first time I went to Japan, I never ate curry.
And now that you did, how was it?
Oh, it's okay. It's different than the Indian curry, I think.
Well, of course it is. But did you like it more?
Not more than the Indian. No, I'm sorry.
Why?
Because the Indian curry is
I
curry.
Yes, but I thought you didn't like very strong stuff.
I did not, but I don't know. I like the Indian approach more. I'm sorry.
Okay. Personally, I liked it.
And this is the one Fotis got, I think, with the sausage.
Yeah, the special.
The sausage. Anyway, and this is a chain anyway. I think if I went to a proper curry restaurant, I might have liked it much more. But this is a chain, cheap curry, so more poke. Yes, we love our poke.
Everything was perfect.
And this was the other Michelin restaurant that we went. This was in Shinjuku. And this was very famous for the 3 different salts, the soyu broth that they have. Okay, the price is normal. Thankfully, as we said in Japan, even if it is Michelin ramen, the ramens always have the same price. Okay, let's see more about they have. This is what they had in the outside. It's in English for the tourists. So they tell you, if you see, they tell you which one to press in the machine.
Yeah.
Because when you go to order, I think we have a video of that at the end of this video, when we will see the videos from the store. How you order in these stores, you go, there's a machine with buttons, and you press what you want, you put the money.
And you just wait.
And you get a ticket that you give to the waitress, to give to the cooks, to bring your... So
it's a nice system. I like it.
So this was on top of the machine. It gives you the combinations. So A is the normal, B is the normal plus egg, C is the normal plus egg plus something else, and this is the base, the broth. The one is shio broth, soba broth, tsuke soba broth, yeah.
Fine system if you ask me.
Yeah, but the thing is that what I wanted has finished, so I could not get what I wanted.
Yes, I remember that.
Anyway, and this is what they brought us. This is the super famous soyu ramen, and I did not like it at all.
Why?
It was tasteless. For me, for my taste buds, the very uncivilized, uncultured say, it was completely tasteless.
Yeah,
I don't know where the
Greeks.
3 salts went. I did not taste any salt. Maybe I have to be a connoisseur.
Yes, maybe you need to have the finest of the fine buds.
But I don't know. What do you think about this?
Well, mine was not the one with the 3 salts. Mine was a bit more, stronger taste.
Did you like it?
It didn't have the strong taste I expected. It was indeed a very soft taste that you needed to have. I don't know. Maybe not taste anything at all before. The quality of the ingredients was great.
Yeah, I can tell that. I might not liked it, but the quality was top. The meat that had inside was great.
Every ingredient was fresh and very good quality. But I don't know about the taste as well as you. I mean,
this is more.
I understand why you say it was tasteless.
With
I wouldn't
egg,
say tasteless, but
was egg, tofu here, I think.
Yeah. And the egg was also.
And this is me not amused.
Yeah, you weren't amused.
And my bald head shining. So, okay, let's get over this.
I'm always excited to eat ramen, so yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was fine.
As far as I remember, Fotis was also not excited at all by this.
And he also got two different things to try both broths.
Yeah, the 2 famous broths, the soyu and the other.
Yes, because he had to.
Yeah. But I think he was not amused.
Yeah, he wasn't amused.
At least we filled our bellies with ramen, so yeah, win. But
Great ramen anyway.
So next, that night I went to McDonald's because I was still hungry. I already had tried in Osaka, I already hated it, but I thought maybe I should give Tokyo a chance too. I got the teriyaki chicken, and let's not talk about this. And this is in a cafe that we went.
Okay.
Okay. It was in Ginza, I remember now. And we got this cake and this cookie. It was okay, the coffee was okay, it was seriously overpriced.
Yeah.
I guess it's because it's for businessmen, this area. So, yeah.
Let's not talk about it much.
Yay. So, after that, we went to, next to Ginza, a little walk from there, is a traditional fish market, which I think it had moved, but the stores remained, the food stores remained. The main fish market, I think, has moved to another place in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
But they still sell this, so you can see this is a heavy tourist area, over touristy, even for locals, not just foreigners.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of extremely expensive things for tourist reasons. Some are worth it, some are not worth it. Take care.
It's street food.
This is, for example, the eel, 6 to 7 euros. I was not impressed, and I love eel. There's a lot of fried stuff there, a lot of fish fried stuff.
Also, don't forget, it was almost noon when we got there. So it was not the freshest of the freshest, fish.
Okay, but fried is always fried. I mean, yeah,
Fried is always fried.
So onion fish cake, onion fish cake, green fish cake, shrimp fish cake with bamboo, corn fish cake, all fish cakes, which is fish, I think, with mixed with.
You cannot go wrong with deep fried fish cakes.
Yeah, they're good. They are very fattening and they taste good. Yeah, it's just fried stuff. Whatever you put in fried, it will taste good.
The fish was good too.
And here we can see in the street they had some instructions for the tourists: no eating or drinking while walking. Stay at the shop that you bought, eat there. You see, like these people do. This is a shop that they bought it. They eat on the spot. They give the garbage back to the shop owner.
Let me just tell you right now, this is exactly how I realized which Asians were locals and which Asians were not locals.
Okay, there's a price. One piece, 3 euros, almost. Quite expensive, but this is a ass-grabbing area, as we say in Greece. Green beans, spicy squid, everything, 2.5 euros.
Also
40 is not being impressed with the food.
Yeah, it was
This is our friend for Narita. I will see his channel in the description. He kept us company. This is the only thing that we really wanted to try from this market, and it was closed.
Yeah,
It's
so
the
sad.
one that they put a whole lobster shrimp, and they just he presses it in a pancake, and you get a pancake with a whole shrimp, lobster or something like that pressed.
It was trending at that time too.
Yeah, very trending, and I really want to try because it was a very, very different thing than anything I had tried.
And this was the one day that they did not have.
And it was the only shop that did that. I mean, the whole market, you would expect that there would be some copycats, but he was the only one and he was closed. But so we got these croquettes, which were okay.
They were okay.
They were okay. You had order 1, order 2, order 3, order 4. You can see all the ingredients there.
I thought it was cool.
This is for allergies. They tell you that they have inside everything allergic. And this is the people wanting to buy the croquettes. It had the huge queues, this one. Very popular with the youngsters. You can see here the beers. It was a very small stall, barely space for 2 people to stand in front of it. This is how they roast it with this heater, with a flamethrower.
Very nice way to keep it soft in the inside and crusty on the outside.
This is another view of the market. More of the Wagyu beef. We did not try that, seriously overpriced, and you don't even know if it's real Wagyu at this place. You see just one of these. It's 40 euros, I think, 45. There are some cheaper ones. This is like 25 euros just for one steak. Not wanting to try, especially when you don't know if it's the real thing.
Bit
I mean,
overpriced.
a lot of pepper. Look at
If
this.
you don't know
Look
what
at this.
happening,
This is
yes.
one A5. This is supposed to be the quality. And this is 10,000 per stick. 10,000 is...
Your trusty calculator?
Yep. 62 euros currently, 70 euros when we were there. No. 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 Maybe rich Americans, but not us. More things you could buy at the market. Raw crab. Raw scallops.
I think I took the. I think I tried
Yep, this will be
the
great.
shelled. The
You did? I don't remember that. I remember you took the sashimi. The fresh sashimi, supposedly, from the market. This was salmon
yes,
or
sashimi
tuna.
too.
Well, how was the sashimi in this market?
It was fine.
Fine.
It reminded me a lot of the better places that we have here in Greece.
Yeah. Let's say no more about Greece. Was an arcade. There are many arcades that they're full with very young people because they have very cheap meals. But, they're very narrow. They look kind of dirty to me. You can see in the photo too that they just don't look very inviting. I don't know. Maybe 20 years ago I would go like these young people.
It reminds me a lot of the markets that we have in a few countries here.
In Europe, yeah.
In Europe, the local markets that are also like that. They have small areas. You go, you grab your food and you eat and you leave and,
I don't remember what this is. Nuts, maybe.
Nuts with fish or something.
Yeah, dried fish was probably more. Yeah, these are all from the market. These are some things we took. This is the eel that I was not impressed.
I remember that I liked those. Not a lot, but they were fine for what they were.
Okay, and what's that?
Yeah, that is a Maid cafe.
The Maidreamin chain.
The real thing.
Yeah, this is not just waitresses dressed as maids. These are maids.
This is a true Maid cafe with the whole experience.
And the super expensive packets. These are very, very expensive. I mean, if you go there, you cannot spend less than 30 euros, I think. There's no way.
And that's per hour.
Yeah, per hour. Because every hour you sit there, you pay, I think, 15 or 20 euros, something like that, just to stay in.
Just to stay.
And then you have to order something
Yes.
too every hour.
So it's at least 30.
Plus, you can order photos with the girls. This is Eva and photos. This is a bit of the menu. It has all the rules.
It also is a full experience. The girls there, they tell you the rules, and then they have this little ceremony that they do with the little.
I think we have it in video. We will. I mean, Photos has already published it, so it's okay. We put it in the video.
Yeah, they have this whole thing with the little ceremony they do. You can call them only with standard gestures that they tell you to do.
Here you can see the photo with the girl.
Yep.
Just a small photo. They give you a very small Polaroid, something like that. This costs around 15 euros.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, microtransactions everywhere.
And here they have some lists with the girls, I think.
You can choose the girl that you like more.
At least I have to say that you can see us just taking photos of this because this was the only allowed. Take photos of us. We could not point the camera to the girls or to the other customers.
Not allowed. Don't do that.
This is what photo is cute.
Yeah.
It was a parfait, something very cute.
Yes. Very good food.
Yeah.
And very good
I
desserts.
did not expect that. The cook in this, at least in this specific in Shibuya, great cook. Everything we got was.
It was so cute.
Very nice. This is the only thing we have taken photos of. The other are in video, I think. And good. Good, we stayed 1 hour. We had a small issue because they did not tell us 10 minutes before. They are supposed to let you know 10 minutes before the hour.
Yeah, they didn't
But
do
they
that.
forgot us. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, well.
And we almost had a fight because they would. Even if you stayed 1 minute extra, they would charge us. They said that.
Yeah.
Which was not nice at all. without
Well-
being. Thankfully, we saw our watches.
What do we know?
Yeah, whatever. And more Kombini stuff, I think. Strawberries, custard, and whipped cream. Mm-hmm. Mwah. I loved it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. €3 worth it.
I think this was a bit too creamy for me.
For me, it was great. I like creamy sandwiches, and it's a shame that we don't have these in Greece.
Yeah.
Smoked salmon, cream cheese.
I love something like that. I love something like that.
Aha, another thing I have to talk about. These are the last days in Tokyo now. We're almost done. Kura sushi.
Yeah.
Kura sushi is belt sushi. Tell us about this, please.
I will tell you about this. So they have fashioned this store to look like the market.
Like a
fish market.
traditional
Yeah.
old school market that they had in the Matsuri, in the festivals.
Yep. And that was a very nice aesthetic. It
I
felt
like it
cozy. It felt cozy, even though it's a big store.
And to complement this, they also had in the corner a few traditional games, remember?
Yeah,
You could not play them, but it was just for the decor,
Yes.
to feel like you are in a Matsuri.
it was so cute. I liked it. And they had this belt that brought you the food. You would order it from this tablet over there.
Yeah, actually, let's say a little bit about that. These in Japan, usually they were going around and you picked whatever you wanted and then you paid.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some stupid kids, Japanese kids, not tourists, that they did a TikTok,
A weird challenge.
weird challenge to lick the dishes as they were passing. And because they found this out from their videos, of course, because they posted their videos because they're stupid, there was a big thing in Japan, and all these places changed, and you could no longer take anything you want from the belt.
You just have to order.
You
it
have to
first.
order from the tablet, and it just comes to you. I mean, they changed the belts to operate and go to the table that they ordered.
Which is all fine and dandy. It just changes the experience.
Yeah, a lot.
And yes,
Lots of very cheap sushi and
Yeah.
good
Cheap.
quality.
cheap sushi with good quality. Yes,
I mean-
good quality for us.
And good quality for the price.
Yes.
But if you can take this one sushi with €1 or €1.50 and have better quality than 60% of sushi places in Greece, even restaurants, I will take it. Because
No, more
this
than
one in
60.
Greece would cost like €4 or €5 and we got it with.
No, I
one.
think it would be more because the quality, I think the quality was better than most places here.
And there's one thing I have to say.
They also had unlimited tea, I think. Yeah,
Look
great.
how much we took. I mean, there was also photos. There were three of us. Yeah, here's one thing. This is how you order. We ordered 2 soups. We press the order button, soup, and they come. There's a video later.
Mhm.
In the video. Yeah, this is what I was showing you about. The mask exhibition and more things we took. Yeah, they don't only have sushi. They have fried. They have sweets, as you can see.
They had a lot of things, so they were so nice.
Here it is. This one where footage is looking. These are the traditional games. The ones
It
that you.
looked a lot like a family place. You know, you just go to eat there with family.
And there were families with children, quite a lot.
True.
I mean, if you want to take your children out for food, it's a cheap place. Here they have children seats, and that was it about this place. We also have videos, but we did not talk about what you do with the plates. But
Yeah, it was
you
so
want
fun.
to say about this now or in the video that we also showed?
I think it's better if we circle back with it.
So, sorry, sold out. I don't know what this is. A cucumber? I think it's a
looks
cucumber.
like a pickled cucumber.
Yeah, sold out. The pig. I don't know why it's so famous. I guess people
I
love
mean,
it.
it's pickle.
Whatever. Taiyaki. I love this one.
Taiyaki.
I loved it. And they make it on the spot in most of these places.
And
You,
it's
you
so
see, they
hot.
put the duff in the
Mhm.
kalupi. How is this in English?
The cast.
In the cast, they put it in the fire. It's ready very quickly, and this is it.
I think it was scorching hot when I took it.
because
I think it destroyed a few of my taste buds. But
you could wait. I want to eat.
Yeah, I wanted to eat so bad.
Yeah, you could wait until it was.
No, I couldn't.
Okay,
Because
how
it was
many
so
times later?
tasty. It was so tasty.
Oh yeah, that's like
It was full of
something-
red bean paste and it was amazing.
This is something like you usually see in Spain. I don't know why it was in Tokyo.
Well, why not, I guess.
Another chain would note it here. Curry chain, the Go from the gorilla, I guess.
Most
Go
probably.
Curry. Okay, and this is the place we ate, I think, again, Akihabara, if I remember well.
Ναι, τώρα αυτό.
Yes, a small ramen place. Yeah, we got ramen. It was okay.
Yeah. If you have ramen, it's always good. Udon is always good.
And this is the flight back. This is the last thing we ate from Japan. In the flight back with the airways.
Yeah, we had some udon.
Yeah, this was the last Japanese things. Udon in the flight. They were flight food. No complaints.
Well,
At least it was better than most air flights I've traveled with.
true.
And as we get closer to Euro, turkey sandwich, and this is this.
Yeah.
So, videos!
Videos.
Let's go!
Yes, please.
Videos. First video from the airport, the first day we arrived, the supermarket,
Yay.
mini market, whatever this was.
It was a mini market. That's a big market.
Yep.
That's
You
all
can
on the airport.
You can see how many corridors, all with snacks.
So many snacks.
And
Eat the snack.
I'm eating the snack, and this is me eating the Taiyaki.
Dorayaki.
Somehow I'm holding it upside down. Okay. So this is how it is inside. Just two pancakes with filling, right?
Bean paste filling. And here is the queue that we were waiting, the second queue.
Yeah, for Iruca, as we said, we were
Yes.
waiting there. These are the two girls over
That told us to
over
just
here.
leave the
Yeah,
queue.
that told us that we have to go across the street.
I'm kind of thinking like they didn't want us behind them.
No, if you check behind them, there is a paper with yellow
Yeah.
and red. This says that
The queue
You have to go
continues
across the
from
street,
Across
yeah.
the street, yes.
this is Iruca Tokyo restaurant. This is the paper. You see, it has a sketch that it says you wait here 9 persons, and then the 10th person waits across the street.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, but only
And people were waiting just to get inside for 5 minutes on the clock.
10,
Didn't they?
10. I think
10 at most.
Yeah, masks were still mandatory when we were there.
Yeah, they changed it a few days later.
Here is the Michelin mat for
Yep.
the star. This is the entrance. I liked it very much.
Yeah, it looks cool. Something that is different with a few stores, as we see in the video, is that some stores have a big label that says, "Here is a restaurant, here is a ramen shop."
Yeah.
Not every store.
This is the truffle in 3D.
It's 3D, right?
I mean, yeah, all around. I mean, it's not just a photo. This is Eva eating her truffle. Okay, we don't have to see more of eating. Oh, the snacks we got the first night from the Kombini.
Yep.
Or the dried fish and...
The jerkies and everything. And
No, as Eva said, some of them, like this one, they write the calories here. This is 134 calories. And whoop.
yeah, I seem to enjoy it because it's lovely and it was with beer and it was amazing.
But you cannot bite it as well. Yeah, okay.
Well,
And this is the almond cheese, I think.
I realized that you just have, eat it slowly.
Shiburi ga kochuko shizu. Whatever this means.
Yep.
It was nice. It had this taste inside. Good cheese. More snacks.
Yeah, I like that snack. I liked all the snacks. I love the snacks. Those savory snacks that go with beer, they're my favorite.
Just dried, salty stuff.
Yes, I love them. It's amazing.
Okay, waifu, okay.
I want more
Here,
of those.
it doesn't look very good, but it tastes good.
It tastes amazing.
This is outside the McDonald's. Queues, of course. And this is the strawberry shop.
Yep.
The one with in Harajuku with the fresh.
The fresh strawberries.
Yeah. Whoop. Looks tasty. Whoop. And reaction.
Yeah, it was very good.
This is the Starbucks. With the hot dog like thing and the mozzarella. We already saw this in the photos. This is Eva eating the paste and
Red
butter,
bit paste
and
with
butter thing, yeah. This is the mozzarella, how it looks inside. You see, it's
It
lots
has
of air. Lots of air.
It has filling.
Really?
Yeah, air and filling.
Yeah, but if you didn't have the air, it would be like a pancake. Mr. Donuts.
Yeah, I liked Mr. Donut.
I did not like
Say
Mr.
whatever you
Donuts.
want, I liked it.
And this is the queue. This is the queue for the Udon store. You press on this button, you get a number, and then you can also track this number on your mobile phone as well. So you can go outside, and check at your mobile phone how many more minutes.
So yeah, it's a very good system because you don't have to stay inside. You can stay outside. You can do stuff.
You can take a
while you
walk,
wait.
yeah. If it's like 30 minutes for your turn, you can go somewhere else, get a coffee, run back. This here you can see the price also. This is more expensive than usual, but this one is very loaded, that's why. It's got a base price and then stacks up with how many things you put inside. This restaurant had a very nice, thick paper, colorful menu.
So it was very colorful too. It was very colorful inside too. They had very nice waitresses that were very cute in their more traditional style of wear.
But we cannot show them because
Yeah,
it's
of course we
forbidden.
won't show them. We cannot show them, but it was wonderful.
Yeah, and here you can see the price of the drinks. It's like 4 or 5 euros. 4 or 5 euros. Quite cheap. Quite small drinks, of course, like Japan. Then this is how you order. You press again.
You press the button and food comes.
Yeah, and then you have the choice. You want the cocktails, the udon, the special. What do you want?
Thing is, it's very good because those apps are so easy to have English inside,
Yeah.
and you can order without asking everyone, "Do you speak English? Do you speak English? What's going on?" No. You just order, food comes. It's fine.
Yeah, because you have the photo of what you order, and this is what we got, and all the
It
price.
adds up quickly.
Yeah, it adds up. Although they're not expensive at all, it
Yep.
adds up. Oh, that was the eel
Yep,
sushi.
amazing sushi.
This was the dumplings, I suppose. Yeah, dumplings. That was a very, very tasty restaurant.
I don't understand how can they do such wonderful. How can they have such wonderful cuisine?
This is the udon. This is Eva's udon. She got some weird ones that I think you put the water yourself,
I think it was like.
or it was dry.
No, it
you
was.
put sauce. It tells you.
Yes, I put sauce on that.
And you had some
And this was tofu, yeah.
fried tofu. That's what I
Fried
was
tofu,
saying,
which was
on the
amazing.
side.
It's like kitchen udon or something.
And the dango at the end.
Yep.
And this is the croquette we got at the bakery. I think it is the carrot pan.
I was afraid.
It was hot
Yeah.
too.
This was quite good if I remember.
I think it was just okay. It was
I liked it because it was quite salty. And I like salty things.
station bake. This is the we didn't have a photo of this. This is the bento we got at the Shinkansen.
Yeah, I remember it.
I liked it because it was very creamy. It's this thing with the fruits and the cream. And
Yeah, I hated it. It was one of the things that I hated.
I like the soft sandwiches, the sando things.
I love soft sandwiches, but it was so creamy and I don't know. I thought it would be sweet, but it was kind of tasteless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fine. I can eat it. Yeah.
What is this? The mochi from the Kombini, I think,
Yes.
right?
Yes. The
half a
matcha
bread. Yeah,
something.
the matcha mochi.
It was quite cool. I liked it.
And this was what I had got. I think I had got the chicken. You can see also the wrapping. Also, always in Japan, a lot of wrapping. Oh no, it's not. I got the same.
Yeah, you got the same.
But
I didn't
guess the
that.
chicken is in my bag then.
Yeah. You ate it later. You wanted to try it so bad, I guess.
This is the strawberries again from
the other
store.
strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were hard ones. I could not eat them properly.
Oh, you can see the green here.
Yeah, I was afraid for my teeth at that moment. I think I think it got cheap right there and then.
Okay, next. More street food. We also see this in the photo. This is what it looked like.
No.
Ichigo. You're right. You had gotten this.
Of course
I
I
had
did.
totally forgotten.
Yeah. I remember it because it has a full strawberry on top.
Yeah, the full strawberry, but it's also
And it was a big mochi. I mean.
smaller than the strawberry.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for one bite.
No, it's not for one bite, but it was lovely.
Yeah, I mean in Japan they have very good strawberries. I noticed that.
Yep.
Very tasty strawberries.
Tasty strawberries. And the mochi was a very nice combination. I think it had also red bean inside.
Whoop. Another mochi.
No, that's the same one.
It had chocolate filling.
No, I don't think it was chocolate. I think it was red bean.
Yeah, always red bean in Japan. So, and this is the souvlaki place.
Yes.
This is how they roast it. Much like in Greece, a traditional thing in Greece. Although exactly the same, I would say.
Yeah, down to the pots with the oils.
Yeah, everything. Just put it in the grill and on the coal.
You pray and you eat.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, come on.
Maybe
It's on the street, it's, everywhere with all those pots that are used a lot.
Right here.
Yep.
The sound from the passers-by.
Passerbys.
Yeah, that thing. And the sizzling of the meat. It's barely audible.
Yeah, it's a fire, I think. Yeah,
They hear say, yes, hi, come in, come in.
yeah, everybody's saying that. I mean,
Okay, and this is the
it's
sushi
better
place.
than Greek.
This is the sushi place. We went to Ueno,
Yep.
the mid-range one, where we had the great
Here
sushi.
is the tea that they offered, matcha tea, with this egg pudding.
Yeah,
It's,
which you ate because
No,
I'm allergic.
yeah.
And yeah, this is how they prepared in front. Oh, look at this huge omelette. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I might be allergic, but this is
Well,
just a big slab of omelette.
yeah, I love it. It's amazing. I was so happy that I'm not allergic to eggs. It's like the country of eggs.
Yeah, eggs everywhere, on everything.
And great.
And raw
quality.
eggs. Raw eggs.
Great quality of eggs.
Mm.
Amazing quality of eggs.
For some reason, I am less allergic to Japanese eggs. I don't know why.
Yeah, it took you a few
Yeah,
to
I mean,
have a reaction.
In Greece, I have an allergic reaction with one egg.
Right after you eat a few.
Yeah,
Yes.
but in Japan, I had a reaction after 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So,
That's interesting.
what is this? This is not food. This is some gameplay that sneaked in.
So that's
but
the next
this
food we got.
is the Kura, I think, right? Or no? No, this is a ramen place.
Yep. It's a ramen place.
I don't remember which ramen place. I think it's the family one. In Ueno, the small family tavern like.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember? So they also had this kind of.
Just food to eat, with your ramen you also could take food.
Mm-hmm.
When I say food, I mean not in soup.
So the same thing. You see, you order, you press the buttons, you choose the quantity.
I think, here's the curry. They had curry, they had everything. Salad with eggs.
Yeah, everything fried. It was a place mostly with fried things and ramen.
Fried things, curry, and ramen. everything basically.
So let me skip that. Or yeah, it's finishes.
More curry.
Yeah, and this is
So these are cookies.
this is the yaoi cookies from
Yaoi cookies.
from
Animate.
Animate. Yeah. The big store that opened just these days that we were there were the opening.
They just opened.
We were there one
Yeah.
day. You can see why they call yaoi cookies.
Because they have yaoi toppings.
Yeah, they just have printings with
Yeah.
super
So
taste.
cute.
And these are the curries in the arcade.
Yep.
The curries, the instant ramen. Sorry.
Instant ramen in the arcade, amazing. You don't have to leave the arcade to eat. You eat right there and then, and you keep on playing.
Yep.
That's a very nice way to keep you in the building, I think. Very nice way to keep you in the building.
Whoop.
What do you do with the customers? You keep them inside.
Yep. The more they are inside, the more they spend.
Yep.
Win-win. Plus they spend for the food too. Win-win-win.
So much win.
And boiler, hot
they
water.
have hot water, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, small things. And you're happy.
And you leave it for a few minutes and you eat it.
Yeah, they even have chopsticks and everything, so you could eat it.
And as for the price, it was almost double price as it was in the supermarket.
Almost, yes.
Yeah. But it's
Which is
not
normal
very
for the
expensive.
Greek price.
Yeah, too. So this is, I think, again in a cafe. Cafe, yeah, certainly in a cafe or bakery.
Yeah, that's a cafe, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so.
Oh
many
no!
desserts.
I know what this is.
What is this?
This was in Ginza, in the mall, the basement, where it had all the sweets and the jewelry.
Oh yes,
for some
I
reason.
remember. Yeah, there
Yeah.
were so many desserts and
Yeah.
sweets.
It was many stalls with different, like this, food, desserts, sweets, mostly
They
sweet.
looked so good.
Yeah, I remembered when I saw these windows. Yeah, that
They
was
looked so good.
a nice looking place.
And they were from very cheap to very expensive. Also.
And this is a fish market. Now we went to next to Ginza, the fish market. I don't remember the name right now, but we will write it on the screen later. Tsukiji, I think it's Tsukiji. But
Thing is, here is fried
yeah,
food.
all
that we
fried,
had, yes.
kept hot,
We kept eating and eating and eating and eating.
and got fatter and fatter.
Yeah.
I mean, whoop, no. I'm not very
You
amused.
were not amused.
Yeah, fried is, I'm a bit hard. Fotis, I think, is behind me over there.
Also not amused.
Yeah, Fotis was definitely not amused.
I think he was not amused because
Oh, no.
while it's fried food in Tokyo is good and food in general in Tokyo is good, he went to the outskirts of Japan
Yeah.
where the food
he
is
went
simply
all over the
amazing.
countryside, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the countryside.
Amazing and much cheaper.
Yes. So yeah, he was not amused.
Also in Greece, it's almost the same.
Almost.
So I like this one. I don't remember what it was, but I liked it very much. What's this now? I'm not sure, but it's another store with food. Still in the fish market. Various shops in the fish market.
Yeah, they have
Souvenirs.
Souvenir
stuff.
shop.
There was someone here, I think I have the video, that he's grinding his own wasabi. Here he is. They allow you to grind
Oh
your...
yes. You can do that.
Then put it in your ice cream and you have your homemade wasabi ice cream.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Yeah, but it takes so much time to... Plus I didn't want to have spicy ice cream.
It's a very nice way to not work so much. You put the tourists to do it.
Sakuramachi. I think we bought these ones. Dangos.
Yes, we did, and it was very nice. It was fresh.
But not as nice as in Nara though.
No.
Hot sake,
It was
also
great.
something that was sold a lot in this market.
I mean, if you don't buy alcohol with your fish, what do you do?
It's almost the same as, the hot wine in Europe that they sell.
The mulled wine.
Yeah, the mulled wine that they sell in Holland and Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, in Japan they had the hot sake. It's almost the same thing.
So much alcohol. I was in love.
Dried fish stuff, sea stuff, squid stuff, fish, dried up to eat whenever you want.
Salted so much.
That reminds me a little bit of China markets. In China, the markets are full of these things. This is the queue for these croquettes. A huge queue.
So many long queues.
Yeah.
So many.
And this is when we actually got over there, finally, after like 40 minutes in the queue. And it's time! Woohoo! I'm ordering!
They were quite nice.
Yeah, give me that one. Take the money. This is the process.
Take
Whoa.
my money.
I had some money missing.
Because I want the food!
And this is what I got.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Very popular, as you saw.
Yep.
I think I was not entirely impressed, but it was okay.
You were never impressed.
No, I was impressed with some things. I'm just
Something.
very... Ooh, it was hot inside. Yes, and this is how they roast them with the flamethrower thing. Op. So I think they do this to be faster, so they don't turn them. They have the fire underneath, the flamethrower on top, and here, take it much faster grilling.
Instead of a minute, it takes 30 seconds or
Mhm.
something. And it's almost the same, it's cooked the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't change anything.
Yeah, I think it's a nice product. You hear sound?
Αυτό είναι πολύ ωραίο γιατί το καψέλι.
Whoop. I'm talking.
Of course you're talking. You're always talking.
What is 42?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's enough for this. Let's go to the next one.
How many cans do they use in a day?
Guns.
Cans.
Cans.
Gas can.
I suppose not too many.
Not
Because
too
this
many.
thing, I think, don't think it consumes a lot of gas.
Sure.
So this is the Tsukiji sashimi that we got.
Yeah.
Salmon sashimi. I think you said it was.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was okay for the money we paid. I think we paid like something like €2 for this. 3.
Mm-hmm.
So for €3, sashimi that in Greece costs 8.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
I think it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It was much better and fresher than what we get in our country.
Yes, it wasn't the best because it was at noon, so it wasn't the best time. It wasn't very cool. It was already in the sun, but still it was fine.
These are the corridors in the fish market with all the students, the young people, the very cheap, dirty ones. As I
Lots of
said.
people.
Yeah, I did not want to sit here indeed. No.
Yeah, but
I'm
the
sorry.
place looked lively at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay. More fish market. I mean, I really took a lot of videos in the fish market. I don't know. I was very live
You always like
crabs.
You may not be impressed when you eat it, but you are impressed with the life underwater.
Yay. Up. And photos. This is photos in the
that's the
Maid
Maid
cafe.
cafe.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, that was the
the
ceremony.
making.
We did it too. I mean, you had to do it.
Of
She
course I had to
insisted
do
on
it.
that.
And it was so fun because you were always like, okay. And I was so happy that we had to do this. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I will do it with her. And it's exactly the same with every woman that I saw in that.
Yeah.
Every woman client was also very excited to be with the, with the maids and do this little dance.
And here we are now
Yeah.
in Kura sushi.
Yeah, here's the Kura sushi.
You can see them behind. Apparently they have some going on, but very, very few.
I think those are the ones that have packages only.
Okay, I don't remember. I think right. Maybe you're right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, this is how you order again on the tablet.
Yep.
And
These are for the tea, because you can have
this is-
infinite tea. And here,
surprise!
yeah, a small hidden compartment where you can put, you have, here's that was the tea. The matcha.
tea, and I think there was also some.
I was matcha tea, matcha powder
Mhm.
for the tea. And you also have,
Your chopsticks,
Yeah,
your
this is-
spoons,
yes.
everything. Under the table.
sauces, everything hidden
And
nicely.
this is how you order. You can see prices are they start from €1 and they go up. €2, maximum €3 for 2 pieces. for
3
2 pieces.
euros was max. Yes, but you did get something very tasty with 3 euros.
Yeah. For example, this squid, it's €2.
Yes,
No, it's €1. €1 for 2 pieces.
Yes, and you could always size up. You could say you want more.
So here you can eat, if you have like 10 euros, you eat 20 pieces of the
It's
cheap one,
Great.
or 10 of the expensive one, and you eat well. I mean,
Eat
it's
very
not
well.
the best quality in the world, but it's good quality and you get your stomach full.
For me, it was great quality.
Whoop, this is how it comes. And stops right at your table.
I mean, the only better quality than that for me was when we went, in that little store.
Yeah, I know, yeah, the one we showed before.
Yes.
And we did not go to an expensive one, we didn't
Yeah,
have
and
money.
it was
Maybe next
amazing.
time, time.
But this place came almost next. I mean, great quality.
So, here, what are we seeing here? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. So here is the little
Slot game.
slot game that you every 5 plates, if I remember correctly,
5, yes.
every 5 plates that you give back, you play this little game. You have a roulette that is running, and you either win or lose. If
Yeah,
you
and
lose, you get nothing. If you win, it's
the funny thing is that they don't show you a roulette. They show you a situation video,
yes.
and then I think we were gonna show one, and then they pause, and it either plays the success video or the fail video.
Yep.
So let's see, we'll put in.
Which is very cute. I think it was with Detective
Here
Conan.
it is. Yeah, mostly with Conan. Yeah, this one. Maybe they have a cooperation. So yeah, they want to go somewhere. They're driving. The time goes down.
Here's the timer. It's
Yeah.
15 seconds. You can see the animation.
They're driving. Oh my God! Be careful of the ducks. The ducks are going to pass. What will happen? 3, 2, 1, and did you win or not? No.
No.
Way. Hazure. It's from the Greek hasura. I tell you.
And this is a second animation.
Yeah, it had a lot. I think we saw more than 6.
Yeah.
More hazure. We lost again.
Yeah. We ordered a lot of plates, so we
Yeah,
just
we were 3
kept
people.
playing.
And this one was a successful one that we won.
I think so.
Let's see. He tries, and
Dun, 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 dun.
Hasura pali. We did not win. But eventually we won it. We got like a little pin, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a small.
This is what we got when we won.
I think it's a little figurine, if I remember.
We'll see now. I don't remember at all what you won.
Ah, it's a washi tape.
Ah, yeah, washi tape. Very, very small washi tape.
Yeah, that had Detective Conan print on it.
Taiyaki. We got this in Asakusa. Here it is.
Yay. With the red bean paste. Yeah, gimme! gimme!
Dun, 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 dun.
It was so hot.
Yeah, but so tasty.
Yep.
So tasty. And this is all the videos we had for you. 2 more videos to go for Japan only. The 2 more relevant to us, actually, we kept them for last.
Yeah.
One will be with figures, collectibles and stuff, because everyone was asking us for figures from Japan, but they had no idea about the prices, so we're gonna talk about that.
It's a thing.
And the other one, of course, the last one we will do, the huge one, will be retro games, because we went to a lot of retro game stores in Osaka and in Akihabara.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah, so
Because it's another thing that they have there. They
talk a
kept
lot.
everything.
We're going to talk a lot about that, and we're going to have a guest most probably to enlighten us.
It will be nice.
So, thank you very much. Hope you liked it. You can like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
And you can comment your favorite food from Tokyo.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.